Hello guys, welcome back to Blueprints, episode number 28. We came to this point where we are, I think, day 46. We're at that point where we are looking for real specific things now, I think. So we did the exam the other day. We got a B. We need to ace it to get our trophy. That's one of our goals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need one more trophy, then we can get the blue tents. I have no idea what the blue tents are doing, but that's what we're trying to figure out. We need to be able to buy them. But we can't buy them before we have 8 trophies. So that's one thing we are still going for. Then we also have our permanent edition, which is the satellite dish that we unlocked the other day, one of the previous episodes. Not that long ago, which made us download a new package of lab experiments, triggers and effects for the lab experiments. And one of the effects was to remove crates from the tunnel. So there is also something outside on the tunnel, which we haven't figured out yet. So that's a second thing that we are working on. So we could potentially redo the classroom exam with a schoolhouse and then try to get to the 9th classroom again, which is the exam room. I've been looking at my notes. I know where we sort of made some mistakes. We sort of did the exam without actually having the notes on standby, which was not a good idea. But we should be able to figure it out now to get at least good enough to get an A minus. We need to ace it, so A plus or A minus will do. And I don't think we were that far off. We had several sections of which we had 100% from the exam, so we just in Aragon we made a few mistakes, and in history we made a few mistakes, especially history that has to do with we did not have our notes standby. So that could be one option that we could do. Try to get the classrooms going. Other than that, we have some coins here which we might need, and we have a package because we had the mailroom in the house. Sleeping masks. Give us some steps maybe, coupon book. So yeah, we need to start some experiment that we can start removing. There are a bunch of crates in that tunnel. I don't know how many we have to remove, but that's not going to be for this episode. We might be able to remove a few, but every episode or so. This will probably take a few episodes. So there's that. We also figured out what torlor-et means in the classrooms. We have learned a bit of Aragon, good enough to know what we had to do downstairs there to get the black key. So we know how to get the black key. We know where it is, we know how to get it. Which brings us to the next thing. Let me bring up my screenshots that we have taken over time and the notes we made. I think it's this thing here. Yeah, this thing. Steady is the scepter, deadly is the stone, heavy is the crown, ready is the throne. This has something to do with the throne room, and if you look on the directionary and you look for the throne room, then it says reclaim the throne, or reclaim the crown, or something like that. So what I'm thinking is that we have to use a scepter, some sort of deadly stone, the crown, and we have to go to the throne room, and then it will be ready. We know where that coffer is. We have seen that coffer. When we, how do we even get to this thing? It's also a whole step of procedures and clues that we got there. We found the ladies' chamber bedroom. In the ladies' chamber bedroom, there is a diary which is locked. Now, if you have the tomb as the outside room, you can light some candles here and there, and it will open a few things, a few wall sections, a few door sections, and here and there even complete new section will open up. One of those sections that opened up is the tomb of your grandmother, Lady Clara Aspen, and there you will find the diary key. So if you have the lady's chamber and the tomb, lady's chamber in the house, the tomb outside, then you can pick up the diary key there and actually open her diary and read in it. And at the end of her diary, she sort of has dropped a little. There's a little, yeah, with a pencil sort of. She sort of scribbled a little picture in a way, and she drafted the bridge on the west, and then she did like the four corners of the antechamber. So she sort of gave you the clue like that you have to draft the antechamber outside, which we did. We used the blessing of the monk from the shrine. We called it a day in the antechamber, and then the next morning we drafted the antechamber outside. And then the antechamber, we walked in there, and there is actually the monk from the shrine is sitting in the antechamber if you dropped it outside. And in the scale where you normally donate gold, there was this. So this is sort of a clue on how we got there. So and now we think that we have to go to the throne room with a crown. Where can you find the crown? We have the blue crown in room 46. Deadly is the stone. We read the cursed, something with the cursed in the library, one of those books about the cursed story. After we read that thing, then in the Mount Holly gift shop, we could buy the cursed cover for 13 coins. So we bought the cursed cover, and then one of the next days we saw that cover appear in the shrine. Tried to open it with a key, that didn't work. So we need to get the shrine, and we need to get that cover open. Either with a sledgehammer or a morning star or the power hammer, something needs to smash that thing open. And that's gonna be probably the deadly stone or the scepter or something, which means we need to do that on a day where we have the code check in our house so that we can code check it. Then we also need to run black as our color for the rooms, so that we can get the black colors. Now there are not that many, if you think about that. Yeah, as a matter of fact, they're all found floor plans or studio editions. Yeah, there they are. So we have the treasure trove and we have the throne room. So we need to get the treasure trove, and then with blessing of the monk from the shrine, because we need to call it a day in this room so that we can draft it outside, because we know where the cover is for the black key. We just didn't know how to get the black key out of that underground section. Now we know, now that we have learned Eragon in the classroom. So we know how to get to that black key. And now if we can get the treasure trove outside, we can open that thing with the black key, whatever is in there, the scepter or the deadly stone. Then we have to go to the throne room, which we will also be able to get that day, because if we are running black rooms, those two will show up at some point during the day. And then we can reclaim the crown, it says. So I think we have to go here with the blue crown from room 46. Whatever is in that cover in the shrine, and whatever is in the cover in the treasure trove when you draft it outside. So some of these things need to go into the code check, because you can't run around and make that happen on one day. Because to open the thing in the shrine, you need to have the shrine outside. To open the cover with the black key, you need to have the treasure trove outside. So you cannot do that on the same day. So we definitely need a code check in the house. That's the first thing we need to do. So that's sort of what's going on at the moment. Sort of, long introduction, but if you wonder what the hell is he doing on this episode, well, looking for specific rooms. That's also why I will not draft an outside room yet. I will if we have a code check in the house, and if we can get some rolling dice that I'm guaranteed the shrine outside, and preferably when we have a sledgehammer, so that we can open that cover, and that whatever is in there, that we can code check it. That's our only goal. That's why you will also might see me pick some really strange rooms, like the dining room on rank 1. That's not ideal, in a normal circumstance, but in this case we will see. Okay, we'll do commissary. No, my god, idiot. I always should have rotated that. Yeah, that was my mistake. I forgot that I was in the rotunda. I could rotate that room and make it actually point upwards. But I would just focus on that sledgehammer. That's why I thought I need it. I don't need any of the other stuff though. So we'll just buy some gems. Sell them out here. You can always use gems and keys. So salt shaker, yeah, whatever. Metal detectors, yeah, maybe. Let's just get it in case we need. It's what we do nowadays. We have so much allowance that if we get a commissary, we usually buy it out. Yeah, we have 43 stars and 58 allowance. So. Now we can rotate this thing. And sort of make a new L shape here for ourselves. So one more, I think. We don't need that. Commissary can be completely blocked up for the rest of the game because we bought out everything that is in there. So we never have to go back into that commissary. For this day. Day 46. The sacred day. Which also means that I now know what the answer on the exam is on question number 46. The answer was 46 because that's the sacred hour for the angels. I found somewhere in my notes. Pool hall, wind-up keys, boiler room. We'll do parlor. Okay. That's a little coin. Only one statement is false. Only one statement is true. They could both be true. The gems are in a box with a false statement. This got to be true. Only one statement is true. So that can't be true. Only one statement is false. Yeah, it's going to be the white one. Huh? The gems are in a... So then the black one is saying that the gems are here, I think. If not, we'll have to think about it again. Yeah. Okay. Made sense in my head. we had a spare we have upgraded the parlor, so we always have two shots. First time we sort of gamble quickly. Well, this is a waste of an exit. How do we have all these items already? We bought some stuff, but yeah, parlor, metal detector, salt shaker, sledgehammer we bought, and we bought some gems. To aquarium, but the problem with the aquarium is it has a dig spot. You can have some gems or keys on here, but I never found like the shovel or something here. Garage. I guess for the keys, but then we're blocking ourselves up here again. Oh, we have to. Jeez, Minelli. Good thing we know what's going on there. Yes, sure. Shovel, please. No shovel. Okay, where is we hide my shovel then? Okay, well, rolling dice at least. Now we're getting somewhere. We still need to go check in the house though, before we can do anything. Go check here would be nice. Is this thing where we want to change? I can choose blacker. We can do the black prints. Yeah. We'll do conservatory. Maybe there's a shovel in here. I think I found it once in here, but there are dig spots always here, but broken lever. Okay, what we got? The kennel, standard. That's fine. Foyer, unusual. Let's bring that on standard. It's only a straightforward. It still costs 2 gems, but we do want to see it a little bit more often. I don't want it uncommon, so standard is fine. And the library, let's bring that on also on standard, I would say. Although it sometimes have some fruit or an item on the... we'll make it common. We'll make it common. It is an L shape after all. I'd rather have an L shape than these straightforward ones then, when it comes to... Although the kennel is good as well though. Well, it's still on standard. We're still gonna see it often. What are we doing again? Looking for something which we're not getting. That's definitely a thing. Workshop or gymnasium? Gymnasium gives us access to 2 squares. We'll do gymnasium. We have put out the power, so it doesn't even cost us steps. Let's see what we get here, then we can potentially do a dead end next to the den. Oh, we do want another double room. We could give it a try. That is fine here. Yeah, that's okay. It's beeping for those keys. It's not enough yet, I think, but... Okay, that's one key. So now we open that, that's fine. Can't go in here, we need to get to the other side. Yeah, that one closes that. We need to keep that open for when... Yeah, you need to get 3 sides always. To get fully around, and then you still need to mess with that top there. So we have to go see if we can get around. We have to do the electric eel aquarium again. So apparently, oh yeah, it doubles everything. Yeah? Everything is double in our house now. I think we need to do the treasure trove here, or the chapel. We have to do chapel, don't we? Yeah, so we can go through and potentially go around. Okay. That's second key. Now, what do? You open that side, okay? That's the third key. No, we picked that one up already. What? Oh yeah, this wasn't open. What do you do then? You open that side. Okay. That's 3. What do? You open that side, okay. Oh. Not so okay, apparently. What do? You close that. And you close that side. No, I think we want that open, don't we? I need to get there now, huh? And then press that button, we'll open those 2. No, it doesn't. Okay, which one opens this shit? There, this one. Okay, now we can go all the way around. Yeah. Except for that door, but that's fine. That's okay. Now, which one does put us up? This one? Okay. No. One of these boys lets us in though. What? How is that opening when we just walked through there? Oh, because this side's not open. So who opens that side then? You? Something needs to open that we can get to there. You only need 3 exits. Oh, that's for the shenanigans upstairs. One of these things needs to open that. Yeah, that's that one. No, that's not what we need. We need something that opens those 2. Closes that one, then we can't get there anymore. Is it really the north door? Yeah, gotta be. Yeah, we drafted it from here. Right, it's always the north door. This is the first time we came in from here, so you always need to make sure you have the other side. And then one of the sides. That's okay. We should be able to get a connection. We have 4 rolling dice. You're not gonna tell me we have to roll 4 times to get a connection to this door here. Okay, we'll open room 46 in case we need it. Yeah, we can't make it happen. We cannot make it happen. This is the throne room. Yeah, because we can get a shrine outside, whatever is in that trunk. We can smash it now. But then we are... No, because we need treasure trove. Yeah, okay. We can get the first step going, let's say. Now, if I press this button, both of these need to open. Eh? Yeah, okay. Now we can just walk around. And that puts... This one goes up, right? Okay. But now... We need some doors closed, though. That one closes, which means it opens on the top. That's fine. Okay, and this one. Okay, that's fine. And what does this one do? Closes that one. Okay, but that doesn't help us much. And what do you do? Closes that one. That's all fine, but then we're still not there, I think. I think we have 3 open now. On the top. Yeah, this one is still closed. Huh? And this one is... These are open, but not... Yeah, okay. Let's see. The passageway. Do we want 2 of those in our house? Yeah. Yes, please. Okay, and now we need to figure out... We need to open these 2. Which means we need to figure out... These 2 need to open. Oh yeah, okay. Just close that. Huh? And those 2 are open and we can walk in. Huh? No, because this is going to be closed, isn't it? Yeah, of course. Of course it is. Doing. Those 2 are open, but... Okay, so we need to open those. Not sure how we're going to do that though. These need to close. Okay, that's fine. So that one is open now, but we still have to go, yeah, we have to go around 2 times then, I think. Because we can't get here, we need to get from there. From the throne room we need to get up. That closes, no, that is definitely another thing. Definitely not. Definitely another thing. Which one do we need closed? This one. This one needs to get closed. Oh, that's not important. This one We already opened. This one needs to get closed. Here we have one side closed, that's fine. So we can get in. But we need this thing needs to close. Okay, that should... I don't know. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. No, this is the throne room. And this the one that goes up? Yeah. Throne room is the one that goes up. Okay, we managed to... Yeah, okay. Worked. It worked. It works. Okay, and then here we have another duplication floor plan. Do we want two yes, please. These were two good ones. One with 4 exits and one T-shape. Okay. Now let's just try to get out of here. I was about to say. No, keep that one open. This one. Okay. What do you do? Nothing of interest. What do you do? Opens that one there. And now we need to go back to that den to open those sides, or what? Yeah, that closes us in here. How? Oh, but we can go to the chapel as well. Stupidity. The greenhouse. Security. Security might also be an interesting one. We don't have a key card, so we'll do some shenanigans over here. Let's have a look. 000, we haven't missed once. Usually there's something behind here or there. Keycard system is offline, so let's put it on high. Check, check. Confirm offline mode. Unlocked, please. Confirm. High unlocked. Yep. Back. Return to the menu. Log into the network. Remote terminal access to the laboratory, please. Yes. And set up an experiment. What do we get? Remove a crate from the tunnel. Definitely. How are we going to do that? For each room with a fireplace. I think I'm going to do that. There are a bunch of them, but we already have the dining, we already have the den though. I might actually go for the drafting room, because the drawing room, whenever it shows up, it's going to remove a crate. We don't have to pick the room, but every time it shows up in our floor plans, in our 3 floor plan selection, I think it's going to remove a crate. So I think we're going to get more crates from this than actually from the fireplace, because we already have fireplaces in our house, which means we can't draft them anymore. Although we have to have everything now because of the chambers of mirrors. We have everything. We have a double pool basically. Yeah, we already had dining room, we already have 2 dens. So those are already 2 fireplaces gone. So I think we don't have any drawing rooms yet. And I have 2 in my deck of pool anyway. And now with the chamber of mirrors, that's double. So I have 4 times that room can show up today. Normally 2 times, but today, because we have chamber of mirrors in our house, everything is double. So that means we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's put it that way. As long as we keep 2 rolling dice for the outside room, it's fine. We're good on keys. Let's do observatory. Let's see if we can get a code check here. That would be a perfect spot to put a dead end. Yes, yes, yes. No. It's not giving it to me. I do want a dead end here though. Treasure trove again? Oh, we didn't put it in the first time. Okay. Well, then it goes in now, because this is the room where we want to call it a day. And every time we dropped it, 5 coins will be added to this. Next time we dropped it, there will be 5 more. We're probably gonna need this room when we need the blue 10s. We do have 10 keys, so let's see. Don't think this thing is gonna tell us much though. Green rooms in the black, yeah. Boxes marked with the moon always contain false statements. It's not true. It's green memos are only true in blue crates. So the rest is shenanigans. Hearsay. Rumors. Bullshit. Anything what you can call it, but anything but the truth. That's a key. We can take that. This is the apple, I think, right? Yeah. Delicious apple. This is the twins. Pair of chests. Then we get the steps as well. We get another gem. And gem flowers. Okay, we're good, we're good. All good. Here's our first of the conference rooms. I don't want to go there. I want to go there because we have access here already. I see how it is. The game is gonna do a bit of shenanigans with us here. Okay, we'll do the gift shop then. I can't redraw anymore. Okay. What's the observatory giving us? Because I might consider this actually. Another observatory? That's going to give us the same that we just had. Huh? But then we're putting all our power on this foundation here. We need to get out with that room. No. This guy does not want to give me an exit to the right. But that's okay. It's okay. We still have 4 boudoirs in our house and 2 guys' bedrooms. That's a lot of rerolls. I can reroll once more. And here we have a second dining room. That's fine. That's probably the best that could happen. That gives us a second lunchbox. We can have 2 dinners. So stepwise we should not have a problem today. And now we go down and see what's going on. And see where on earth we're gonna find the shovel. That's complete waste of rooms. That's also a complete waste of a room. We connected the throne, so planetarium here? Sure. Some steps, because these are upgraded planetarium. We still have 4 trunks in the entrance hall as well, meanwhile, I think. What's our the drawing room? We never saw it at all. Okay, there's our boudoir. Oh, I think we're gonna have to take that. We're gonna have to take that because that gives us a gem. And now we have our rolling dice to back. Yeah, it's like the game knows what we're doing. Doesn't want to remove a crate. I have 2 drawing rooms in my pool and it doesn't show me any of them. And with Chamber of Mirrors that's double, so that means I have 4 of them. I don't need them to draw, but I need them to show up. Which is not gonna do it. You see this stuff? See what this game is doing? We have so many T-shapes in our house and it's not giving me any of them. It's giving me all these stupid rooms here. Okay, let's redraw. We're running an experiment already, so that's hopeless. Let's go here. We also have like 2 west wings, which means times 2, that's 4 west wings that we have. It should give us 1 here, not right now. Nope, doesn't want to do it. Stupid game. This game is really trolling us here now. Doesn't want to give me exits to the north anymore. Also, what day is it? I think it's almost Christmas. Day 46. We started on November 7. Yeah, it's gonna be close though. It's gonna be close. We want to get the boudoir with Christmas because I think there are gifts on Christmas Day. This game. Really? We'll have another peek in here. Is that the same day or is it considered another one? That's 5 gems, I know that. That's a key. That's finally some rooms with exits. That's another twins. That's apples. But this guy is Draxus, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that's Draxus. No thank you, mate. You can stay wherever you are. We are not drafting you. Now I need to get out of this place. Well, we should get some 4 rooms things or whatever now. And we still don't have a shovel. How is that even a thing? That's fine. We lose half our steps. Very nice. what is it? One stupid coin? Okay, we can just walk in there now, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, let's pick up the blue crown. What does that do again? First time you draw a red room while drafting, you may remove it from today's pool. Okay. Every time you do it, you get a gem. How many keys do we have? Why? Why was it beeping my metal detector? That closet? No. Gymnasium. Remove it from today's draft pool. Nah. Nah. We're good. The other way? Well, it's one of the two. Camel the right. Cloister. We still don't have a shovel. How did that even happen? This could have a shovel. No. Coin purse. Coin purse. There's no shovel there. Flowers from the jemmies. Yeah, I don't know how many dirt spots we have here, but every door is also locked. Good thing we put the security on high. We have not seen one security door. Is there any reason we need to hold for today? No, I don't think so. $19, we can do that. 41 minus 21 is 20. 9 times 5 is 45. Reverse is 54. Minus 3 is 48. Divided by 3 is 16. No. Computer says no. Okay, what did we do wrong? 9 times 5 is 45. Reverse it, it's 54. Minus 3 is 51. Okay. $13.31 Plus 1 is 32. Minus 20 is 12. Holy moly, seriously. $31 plus 1 is 32. Yeah, minus 20 is 12. 13. Turn it around. That's 31. Next circle, plus 1 is 32. Next circle, minus 20 is 12. It's not showing a color or something on the outside ring. Because this is 13, we have to turn the digit around. So instead of 1 3, it will be 3 1, so it's 31. Then we go to the next circle. Ah, we have to turn it around again. Oh, yeah, of course. So we have 32, but we have to turn that around, which is 23, and then minus 20. Okay. My mistake. I thought for a second it didn't show a color on the outside. Well, it didn't, but I thought that was a bug for a second. Then we had to figure out what that could be. That seems to be a waste here. 6 keys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 more rooms. Guess we can assume that they're all closed. And that is if we okay, we can open that. We don't need a key for that. So we're good on keys. We can open every door. First crate, that's the first time the drawing room shows up. We have 4 in our floor plan today. So it's the first time a crate got removed. And we'll draft it as well. Then we can redraft if we don't like what we see. We don't like what we see. This could have extra rolling dice, but we also still have 4 trunks in the entrance hall. So there's no point in going outside, drawing the shrine, if I don't have the code checker. Let's do the trophy room, get some extra gems in case we get the freezer. Now we have a bunch of gems tomorrow. Yeah, I know we're missing 1. We got 7, I know. Let's first go to the cloister. We also have 2 dinners still to do somewhere. Maybe I should do that first, actually. Figure out what's for dinner. Salmon. We have aquariums. We have 2 aquariums. I don't know how many steps we're gonna get. 30. Seeing we have 2 aquariums, I think it will be 60. $31. No, just 31. Okay. Well, we can get that again because we have another dining room down below there. So it doesn't count in double. Okay, it's fine. Wait room again. Security door. The furnace. I don't need the furnace. Get that out of my game. Security, I guess. We just need a pass through. I wonder where they put the shovel. Did they really put it in the attic? Lost and found. 2 rare items. What are we gonna find there? Telescope maybe? To upgrade the planetarium? It's worth a shot. That's the gear wrench. Don't want to go in because what are we gonna lose? It doesn't matter that much. The wind-up key. That's gear wrench. Oh, prism key. The prism key. Yeah, let's use the prism key here from a red room. No, you know what we'll do? We'll go to security. Back to the cloister, and if that door is locked, we'll use it there. Get another courtyard, maybe we get a shovel. I don't know how many dirt pots we have in our house, but a bunch. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Another green room. The terrace usually doesn't have any items. Solarium, water can sometime, but let's go for morning room. And hope we get a shovel this time. Well, there's no item here, so no. It's usually, if there's no item on the table, there's usually something here, but I guess not this time. Oh yeah, they put a trunk this time. Now you're gonna give me a key card. The key card system is over. Finally a code check. Okay. Jesus. Lost 2 squares in the hole. There's the attic. That might have the telescope. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. 5, 6, 7. Still no shovel. Yeah, let's give me a treasure map where things we cannot dig up. How do we have all these rooms in the house and no shovel? Explain that to me. Okay, is there any decent way to get quickly down? I don't think so though. I'm gonna have to use the foundation as well. My God, what a trip. Cloister. Yeah, foundation. Cloister. Where are we going? Straight there. Yeah, I don't know. No idea what's going on with this thing, but okay. 32 steps, but it's a cursed copper. I'm thinking if that thing makes us cursed, we only have 13 steps. It's gonna reset our steps to 13. Maybe it's the curse thing. Might have to calculate that actually. Let's have the other dinner here first and open everything we find here. It doesn't matter that much I think, because now that I think of it, we don't have a freezer, we don't have room for one. Yeah, the experiment, that's all fine, but putting these strings here every time in the entrance hall, that's not so great. Here we are. 5 dice, 8 keys, 27 gems, and no freezer in the house. Yeah, I can't drop it in that square. It's all blocked up. Because we probably could have gotten this with all these rolling dice. We probably could have gotten this freezer. Okay, let's stick to the plan here. We need a shrine here. Okay, reroll. Okay, there's the shrine. Yeah, this is annoying as hell. This is annoying as hell. I'm gonna give this guy 13 coins to begin with. But that might not be good enough. Okay, I'll give him 16 more for 1 day extra. We don't need coins anymore at the moment though. Let's do 45. That's 5 days. That should be good enough. Blessing of the monk for 5 days. Yep. Okay. Because I'm feeling okay, I can smash this. What do we have left? 25 steps. That's already not great, eh? No, it's fine, it's fine. Yes, just knock it open. Can you just pick it up, please? What is this thing? The Deadly Stone, Cursed Effigy. Cursed mode is now unlocked. Also, you are cursed. Great. Each time you drop, that's fine, mate. That's fine. We're okay with that. We don't have to drop at all. And if I calculate it correctly, we have a dinner on standby in our second dining room, which I didn't eat yet, I think. If not, we are screwed actually. No, because we just opened these trunks and I went back outside. I did not have that second dinner yet. No, okay. And that is a 31 step dinner. So we're back to 40 steps, cursed or not. Problem is we are cursed for 3 days now though. That's a bit of a problem. Which means we're starting with 13 steps tomorrow. That's not so great. But actually, yeah, we can just call it a day 2 times in a row because we have monk for 5 days. Yeah, we need to see that. We need to look at that. We need to see how we do it tomorrow, but What I need to do now is get out. Good thing I didn't take the risk of having the dinner first. Curse mode brings you back to 13 steps. That's the hardest part of curse mode. Reaching room 46 in curse mode is okay. Doesn't even take that long if you you know, if you can get your hands on the power hammer or whatever. But you need to do it like day by day, a little step. I think I've done curse mode once and was like, I still have an account on curse, I think. Always little steps, and we went far, but we never got there. I think we're like 40 days in or something, but obviously very short days, because you start every day with 13 steps. Yeah, and of course you're going to be cursed on the day itself as well. Because when you pick up that thing from the code check again, you're gonna be cursed. Next time you pick it up again, you're gonna be cursed, but we have no other choice. We need to code check this thing to get it out of my hands. That was the plan of today, and that's exactly what we did. It only took us like a full grid to the cursed effigy. Okay, so that thing is in code check, but it took us still like almost the last square before we actually got a code check. Although that thing is on standard. That should have shown up earlier. Maybe it did. Yeah, I think it did once, but just here on the observatory or something, where we would have blocked ourselves up. Now, wait a minute. Oh, that the fact that we are cursed is very, very bad. I don't know. We can give it a go, but we have enough steps to get back to the treasure trove as well. So we can get that room outside tomorrow already. So we can get the black key as well. But with 13 steps, we're never going to be able to get... Yeah, with 13 steps, we're never going to be able to get to the room 46. Don't show me that map, man. We still don't have a shovel. Okay, we have that thing in code check. We called it a day in the treasure trove, which means we can get the whatever the other thing is. Yeah, but that makes no sense. That makes no sense at all. It's that other thing, I don't know what it is, but that other thing, that's gotta be the scepter then, because we found the deadly stone. So the black key thing must be the scepter. But yeah, there is no way we can get that. We can get this stuff done with 13 steps. Oh, we don't start. We don't. Okay, we start with 70 steps. That's a different story. We are cursed, but we start with 70 steps, not with 13 today. Okay. When you're in curse mode, you do start with 13 steps. But when we pick it back up, it's gonna do that thing again. It's gonna put ourselves on 13 steps. So we need to make sure that if we put the throne room in, that we put that code check very close to the throne room. So we better put But yeah, that's RNG, and there's nothing we can do about it. If we get the code check, we can immediately choose black color, maybe? I don't know. Let's first pick up that other thing. So we need the black key. And then we have to drop the treasure trove outside. There will be the copper where we open this thing with. What was it again? 109 to start. Oh my god, it's with winding. Yeah, okay, it's like this. 109, press button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, press button. And then go back to the word east, which is 1226, press button. Okay. The key of Aries. Okay. And now we go to the outside treasure trove. We don't need rolling dice, it should give it to us as our first option, because we called it a day in that room with Blessing of the Monk. Or is the curse overruling the Blessing of the Monk? That would not be such a big problem, but then we just call it a day. And we just call it a day to get rid of that curse bullshit. We still have 5 days Blessing of the Monk. The curse is only 3 days. Or 2 days, I think, actually. We'll see. I don't know. Normally it shows over here Blessing of the Monk, but it doesn't. It just says curse. So I think the curse is overruling the Blessing of the Monk for now, or at least for 2 days, and then the other 3 we will have it. So I will not get treasure trove here, or maybe I do. I don't know. No. Okay. Okay. Right, that's just call it a day. Day 48. Yeah, we might do a few of these days, very quick days. There's no point in going in drafting rooms because what we need to do is happening outside at the moment, not inside the house. Okay, we got rid of the okay, we got rid of the curse thing, but it also took away our blessing that we paid 45 coins for? Are you kidding me? Bad choice to begin with already. How often it's doing this shit? Sure. Give me something which we don't have. That's one that's not good enough. We need to get 2 rolling dice before we move. Sure. Give us a key. Boudoir here would be nice. Okay, take the bedroom then. Car keys, don't really need those. Baron bufflers. Yeah, we solved those meanwhile, but don't do anything. West Wing Hall sounds nice. The boudoir, please. Okay. Color black, please. Garage. It's not great exit wise, but Mount Holly gift shop is better. Let's redraw. Treasure trove. Alright, well no, we're not gonna open those. No, not yet. No shovel anymore. Let me think about this. Treasure trove. Okay, pull it is then. But then you better give me back my gem, mate. My goodness. Okay, well, okay. That means I can open this. Ah, of course. Of course. You're not gonna give me any gems. Don't have a key card either. I was trying to get a garage over here, but game is going to not work with us. So we have to go fill up the house in the bottom and get some materials. Okay. See what I mean? We can get there. Sure. Sure, and of course. Of course, you stupid thing. Look at the security doors. Finally gonna give me a gem? Morning room. No extra item? I guess we'll put this thing here because we have no key card. So now we just need a room with a computer. Ah, we finally got a shovel. Keep doing these as well. uh, 10 reverse is 1. $21 times 2 is 42. Minus 1 is 40. Reverse it, 0.4 times 1 is still 0.4. No, that's something wrong. 10, 0, 120. Oh, this thing here, we forgot about this thing. No, we didn't. 21 times 2 is 42. Minus 1 is 14. Reverse, 41, reverse 41. 14, I think it is. Yeah. 13 times 1 is still 13. Reverse is 31. Plus 10 is 41. Times 1 is still 41. Reverse is 14 again. Oh, here's the key card. Okay. Stupid game sometimes, I'm telling you. You put that system up and then you find the key card. Alright, back on. Now we can open the security doors without any fuss. And now we just want something that turns right here. Of course, tomorrow, mate. Tomorrow you're gonna get something that turns right. That's a waste of a room. Just do corridor then. And then go back to the den and put something in there. I can't do it. This is so stupid that the curse mode overruled the blessing as well. We could have done it. With the secret garden key, I can put secret garden anywhere here. It will open those doors. We pick up the crown. But we can't get the black thing because the shrine overruled our thing there. What is this? Oh, it's gonna give me... I have like a square which I'm boxed in. It's gonna give me a door with 4 doors here. Let's sort it 4. I think we ordered everything already, but just for the sake of it. Let's check upstairs. And to see if that stamp is in our book this time. We looked at it, so this is complete. Yes, okay. The stamps are also complete. We just need to get this to A. Okay, our book is complete actually. Doesn't mean there's nothing to do anymore. We still have these blank books, for instance. I don't know what they do, but in this game everything does something. So whatever they do, someday we'll figure it out. We're gonna sacrifice security here, right? I guess so. Because there's nothing else which takes us out of here. Stupid coin again. We can connect to the lab and run an experiment. We haven't missed anything. There are also no trunks in the house or something. Lab, run an experiment, please. Anything that removes crates will do. If it's an option, eh? Remove a crate from the tunnel. There it is. Each time you dropped an upgraded plan, whenever you spend 2 or more gems. We don't have that many gems. No, let's do the upgraded plan. We have 15 of those. Although we might already have some in our house, but... let me have a look. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. 5. 6. Kinda okay. We have 6 upgraded in our house. We still have 15 that we can get potentially. Oh, yeah, that is upgraded. That would remove 1 crate, but this is oh, this is also upgraded. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, 1 crate gone. Did I actually dug up the courtyard thing? I don't know. The parlor is upgraded. Okay, another crate gone. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. The white box is through. Well, either you are true. Let's see. He's lying. The white box is true, which means this is also lying. So this has to be true. The gems are not in this box, okay. So then they have to be in black. What do we got here? Security only? That's not great. that's not great. I'm gonna redraw. Oh, great. It's even worse. Definitely not ballroom. That room needs to get out of my draw pool. We're not in good shape with keys though. Also not. That lockpick kit doesn't do anything. I'll put you there that I never see you again today. We have to get back to the chapel, I think. This is not the best layout here. I think one of those doors was security locked, I think. So we can open that one meanwhile, but that's looking good though. We have no keys. Yeah, that was security door here. But the chapel itself, that's normal door for which we do not have a key. Yeah. I guess we have to do observatory. And then hope that we can get a key from here. Gems. Yeah, okay, we got a key. Southern cross doors, sails, and apples. Okay, all good. Well, not all good, but at least we got a key. And I'm assuming we are gonna go for the chapel door. And then it's gonna offer us the weight room, of course. Why wouldn't it? Of course it does. Predictable game, you are so predictable. Okay, we'll do workshop then, and then hope that we get the cloister on the top there. Probably not though, it will give us workshop again. Alright, vestibule. Passageway, I guess. Okay, that's fine. No. We'll come back in and then that door will be unlocked. Okay, doesn't work. Lockpick, okay. Commissary. Not sure what we're gonna buy there, but who knows. Security door, good. As always, we'll buy everything. What do you got for us? The repellent and... no idea. We'll have a look from this side. We got the secret garden key here. With delicious apples. Oh no, can't see. Can't see what it is. lockpick again. With the storeroom that we have some keys available. And this is an upgraded room, so another crate gone from the tunnel. Making progress with one of our plans. We have another one of those storerooms somewhere. Sure. Boudoir. That's also upgraded. Doing good. 4 or 5 crates removed. We probably have to remove 30 or so, but we can lockpick here even. This opens all the door. Drawing room is not a bad idea here. We get our gem back and we can redraw in this room. Of course, they're all going to be locked. Okay, lockpick doesn't work. Still need more keys though. Also here doesn't work. We still have vestibule, which is a free room. What? Coin. And apparently it's also still not Christmas. We must be closed though. Or have we passed it already? That's possible. Do another passageway. Yeah, we have 2 of them now. It's right. We doubled that in the chambers. Lockpick doesn't work. And lockpick doesn't work. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3 doors which are locked. Observatory was also locked, I think. We have to use it somewhere. Okay, good. That's another crate gone, and we get 2 keys again. Which means we can open 2 more doors. This one is probably the best idea. Oh, it's gonna give me a cloister. Sure, we'll put it in. Okay. Got 2 keys. We probably have some more here. I don't even know if we that we dug in these green rooms here. We didn't have a shovel at the time. Lockpick kills are definitely not high enough. True. That's an upgraded room. Another crate gone. We're doing good with our crates. I don't know how many we removed, but quite a few. I don't. Look at this. Conservatory. Oh, we can do music room, then we can fill up the grids because we can draw from the gift shop as well. Just for the sake of it. We changed most of the rooms already. Is there any point, because we can draft here with the prism key? Yeah, there is a point to do that actually. Just need to get there. Foundation. Stupid game, man. Seriously. Oh, close the door. Coming back in. Now it's unlocked. So stupid. Vestibule is one of the stupid rooms there. Aquarium we need to be. Yeah, we did dig over here. Did we dig over here? Nope, we didn't. More coins. No, I don't want to do that. We want to drop from here, and if it's locked we use a prism key and then maybe get the armory, then we might be able to axe a room. Of course it's not locked. What do you expect? 106.3 gems. There's nothing. Oh, wonderful. It's a red day or what? We need to keep 2 rolling dice though. There we go. Put the mechanarium in there. Who knows how many doors that thing has? Quite a few. That's already open, mate. And this is a silver key door, I guess. Oh. Well, once again a full grid. And a bunch of items, so many items that they made them minimize, that we can have more. Okay, so now we need to go outside and draft the shrine. Get that mounting for a few days and then come back to call it a day in the treasure trove. On our way out, can we get out of here? Yes, we can. Gift shop way. We can still have dinner, which I think we still haven't done. What are we having? Stew? That's boiler room. No, we got pump room. Okay. So a normal dinner, 20 steps. But now, we don't even need it for 5 days now. We just need it for a few days. Shrine, please. Oh, there we go. We don't even have to reroll. It gives us from immediately. That's already opened. So, 3 days. That's 13. Or 14. Is that enough? 3 days? Yeah. Three days blessing of the monk. And now we go back. We call it a day in the treasure trove. We draft the treasure trove outside. Pick up the black key downstairs. Now we have the black key. Now we need to go pick up. Now we have to come back where we came. Pretty much. This is a treasure trove. So we call it a day over here. Boom. Now we need to get the code check in the house. That's definitely a thing. We need to get to room 46, which we can do by running an orange day with a tunnel in the foyer and the great hall. That should not be a problem, but at the same time we also want to run a black day because we want that throne room in our house. We'll see. It's a first attempt to it. But of course we start with all kind of shenanigans. We have coins. We didn't have a mail package. We'll go pick up the black key first. How about that? We have blessing from the monk now. Okay. Because yeah, we need to drop that room first. Because otherwise, if we pick up that curse thing, that's going to overrule my blessing again, and then I can't drop that room anymore. So we go pick up the black key, we go outside the room, we drop the treasure trove, we go in there, we open that thing, whatever is in there, we will see. We'll see what it does. So this is the last step for this thing, I think. Don't think we have to be here anymore either. Unless you want to change your power, of course, but Banner of the King is the most powerful one, so... Okay. 109. Boom. Boom. Go back to the word east. Okay, black key. Now we drop the treasure trove outside. Then the copper is there, and then we can open it with this key that we picked up. Hopefully. Then we need to get black in the house. So we have to run black so that we get that, but we need more and more gem then. And now we need to try to get that code check pretty close to the throne room, because it's gonna reset, and when as soon as we check it out, it's gonna reset our steps to 13, I think. So we need to be able to get there in 13 steps. I don't know. That curse thing is our dead or our coffin, I think. But then there is still a problem, huh? You have to run 2 code checks then, or what? No, whatever this thing is, this needs to be permanent. That scepter must be a permanent thing. Otherwise it will never work. Then you need like 2 code checks. One for the deadly stone and one for the scepter. That doesn't work. We called it a day yesterday in the treasure trove with blessing of the monk, which means we should be able to get this here. No, there it is. Boom. And I think that also means that we get all the coins here, right? Yeah, look at that. Pick up those first. Might be also an interesting day to, because if we can get inside, we're gonna get inside, because if we choose black, we're gonna get inside that treasure trove again, so we get these coins again. Might also be interesting to get the freezer at some point then. That's the scepter. Yeah, that makes sense. The royal scepter, an Aegean royal scepter. When you pick up the royal scepter, choose a color. Floor plans of the chosen color are more common that day. Once a day, you may switch the royal scepter color So this is like Banner of the King, but this one you can change. Starting tomorrow, you will begin each day with Royal Scepter within your grasp. Okay, so it will be a entry hall or something. Yeah, we want black, eh? We want black because we need a throne room, but we need to get gems to get throne room, though. We can choose this thing. We can change the color. Within grasp. Was that thing bugged? Have they changed that in the latest update? That was not the case in the past. In the past you had to call it a day in the room of the color of the scepter. They changed that. Now they just give it to you in the morning? I see. Yeah, we need to get more gems. That's what we need. Gems, gems, gems. Oh. Okay, we need to probably read that thing this time because we need these 2 gems. If that throne room shows up in one of the next... The gems are in the black box. The gems are not in this box. The statement on the other 2 boxes are true. That can't be true. Because if the statements on the other 2 boxes are true, then this one is also true, then there are 3 truths. That this is a false. Forget about that one. This one is false. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in the black box. So this could be true. And this could be true. Okay, let's see. Either he's lying or not, eh? He is lying also. And black was also lying. So white is true. The gems are not in this box. Okay. What? Yeah, we got it, but how can you... Is it adjusting the statements if you have 2 wind-up keys? Because yeah, you can get it with 2 wind-up keys, but... Okay, there's a throne room. So let's open room 46 to begin with. So that's our next step. We have the royal scepter. Our next step is to get that blue crown. And somewhere in the process we need to get the code check in the house. Preferably not as far away as possible from this thing. Not ideal here, but yeah, nothing goes up. We'll do the chapel then. Pool hall. Yes, I need to do that. But we got to try. I'm gonna choose orange here. Banner of the King orange. We have the royal scepter on black. We already have the throne room in the house that they're only going for today. Don't necessarily need the treasure trove anymore. What's gonna help us most here? This thing here. Keys and gems. What the hell is that? 1/3 of 18? 6? Holy moly. 10 plus 2 is 12. 1/3 of that is 4. 1/3 times 9 is 9/3. That's 3. Keycard. Okay, perfect. Okay, what this room did, it's added another great hall in the foyer. So we have 2 foyers and 2 great halls in our house. Foyer opens the doors of the great hall. We are also running errands orange now. They should be showing up. So what I'm gonna do is back to the entrance hall and try to get a foyer or a great hall. Wouldn't even be bad. We will get the foyer anyway. Do we need gems for something? Maybe. We'll do the gift shop here. Can I get the code check here? That would be nice. No. Okay. Let's see what he's doing. He's eating all our gems. That's what he's doing. And of course, a bunch of dirt piles with no shovel. What is this? Let's see what we got here. The pool is standard. Let's make that common. The storeroom is common, sure. Locksmith. Let's. I don't know actually. It's a dead ender. Well, we're sometimes running out of keys, so maybe we need to put it a bit more in. Let's put it on standard. Okay. We've changed most of our rooms now, I think. Didn't we choose orange here? Yeah. We'll do the gem. I'm looking for a tunnel to get up as quickly as possible. No trunks. East wing hall. Dining room. It's low again. Let's do east wing hall. Secret passage. Don't have gems, eh? You see what he's doing? I see what he's doing. You see what the game is doing. You can just see it. The foyer is 2 gems, eh? We can do this because we get the gem back. Let's see what this game is doing with us here. We need to do this. I knew he was going to give me the tunnel here. I knew he was going to do it here. We can build our way with the tunnel all the way up, but we need the foyer first. But it also this. Do we have a key card? We do have a key card, so we can get underground in the foundation and come back up. But you can also see that it's the throne room is over there. So we need to get a code check close to the foundation then that we can come from the outside, because as soon as we pick up that cursed thing, it's going to bring us steps back. We don't want the code check on the top. We'll not have steps enough to get to the unless we have another dining room close by. A dining room close to the code check might also help us. I can also redraw here. That's probably a better option. This fucking game is killing us here. Okay. Do the dining room then. I knew it was going to do that. I knew it was going to do that. And now, where's your great hall now? It was also not a great move, because if this, oh, we have keys, we're okay with keys. We have a key card, right? Okay. We'll just do pantry then. Get some food, get some coins, and put something stupid in here. Let's do corridor. Fine. Great hall. Good enough. Because the foyer has opened all of these doors. Which means this is our way in. Okay. Perfect. Opens the east side. The room 46 is already open, so we can pick up the crown. So exactly what we're gonna have to do, and how we're gonna do that, from the workshop with a tunnel. Just need to figure out how to get to the workshop all the way around again by the looks of it. We're of course going to try to get a tunnel in the workshop. Now we do have two foyers. Holy moly. Of course. Yes, you're not gonna give me the tunnel, are you? You are so not gonna give me the tunnel. Knows exactly what we're doing in this game. Nothing here either. See that shit? Yeah. One, two, 3, 4, 5 steps. Okay, I'll put it here. Now this thing better turns right, eh? Of course it doesn't. The game is not gonna make it easy for us today. That is pretty clear. The gem, nothing extra. Yeah, 3 lousy coins. Wonderful. We're not there yet. We have everything in place, but now we need to get to that stupid antechamber. But the game is blocking us up, so we need to try to get to the foundation and get up here somehow. We still have a tunnel, but we need to get there. We have 5 keys, 1 gem. we can't have dinner yet either, because we need that when we pick up that curve thing. I'm gonna have to pick up that curve thing and then have dinner after that, so that we have enough steps to get back to that throne room so we can reclaim the throne. But the problem with that thing is, I think you need to do something else after that. More than likely. Great. Let's rotate that dove coating so that we can actually get out of here. We don't have gems to do that, so. You have a shovel? Of course not. We are not getting shovels anymore, apparently. Oh. Okay. We'll do tunnel. Tunnel is a hallway. The foyer has opened the doors, but the problem is our right side is open, not our left side. So we can only do like one more or something. You know it's not gonna let us through. I'm gonna do conference room here. That was a good gamble. We still had this one sitting. This game is trolling us around here at the moment, eh? Yeah, we have to take it. We need to get to that room, even with archive floor plans. This game is really trolling us here. I need to take this. I need to take this, and if not, we have to go all the way around. Or due to commissary, and then, but yeah, if they're not selling gems, we're screwed. Well, we're screwed anyway, though. Of course, a stupid mailroom, of course. What do you expect? We have read all the mails, he stopped sending mails. Now we're screwed. Courtyard. Bit better shape now. Now we could potentially put the music room or the office or something in the corner, because that's what's going to give us. We already know that. Trying to screw us over. Yeah, the locked doors I'm not interested in, but this game is unbelievable. You know it's going to do something. It's not gonna give me a gem. Don't believe it. Don't think we have ever run into a trunk either today. And now it's gonna give me office and music room here for 2 gems. Okay, library is fine. Good enough. Let's see what's going on here. The tools of the trades. Okay. Gems, stopwatch, emerald bracelet, repellent spray, ivory dice, brass compass, silver key, gear wrench, ornate compass, contraption components. Oh, we know all that. Upgrade discs. Few examples. We're still missing one of them. 16 total discs have been issued, yeah. We're missing one of them. Which is buying something in the showroom and then trade it in a trading post or something like that. Okay, moment of truth here, eh? Yeah, it doesn't matter, there's nothing we can change here. Okay. Let's go back. Yeah, I don't know where though. Where are we gonna find gems? Well, here for once. Ah, it's Christmas. There we're gonna find gems. And re-rollers. Okay. Now we should be able to get it done. We did it on Christmas Day. Yeah, if you now cannot get it straight into the antechamber with 6 rerolls, then there's something wrong with this game. So day 49 is Christmas Day apparently, and then you have a Christmas tree in the boudoir with all kind of very nice gifts. And I actually have 2 boudoirs in my pool, but let's first figure this out, how we're gonna do this, because we're not out of the woods yet though. The gallery, straight ahead. Okay, so basement key? No, I don't need you. But I do need you. Okay, we got the blue crown. We got the scepter. Now we need to get that curse thing, which is in code check. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5 steps. We're not there yet though. I need to get the curse thing before I can have dinner. What? Oh my god, I have to go all the way around. Okay, I need to get a kitchen then or something in one of these rooms here. Yeah, we have locked up the foundation. It doesn't even matter if we can connect to the foundation. I need to get a kitchen. I can't change this chapter. I should have changed the scepter. I need to choose a room then. need to choose a room then. I can change the color of the scepter to yellow. We have the blue room, the black room that we needed in our house. I can change the scepter to yellow and get shops and see if we can get a kitchen. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 9 steps to the dining room. And then I can have dinner, but that's not good enough, because I can't get... If I pick up this thing, it puts me back on 13 steps. I can't get to the throne room in 13 steps. From the code check, I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Not even. We have to go all the way around. So it's 4 here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 steps. Maybe. Where are you? Scepter thing. No, I can't do that. Of course not. No, of course not. You want to reclaim the crown, you need to put that thing on blue. Maybe you don't. Maybe you have to put it on blue when you're in the room. That's all. But yeah, we have it on blue already then. But we're still not there yet though. This is not gonna work, I think. Have we spread something over the house? No, also not. Yeah, now it's going to give me all the blue rooms, of course. I'm definitely not going to get a kitchen. Put this vestibule over here. I don't know what we're going to do with it. Probably nothing. I now need to get to the kitchen. Sure. Sure, my man. Why would you give me a turnip or something, right? No, turnip, some food. Okay. It's gonna be a battle of the fights here. 7 steps. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're having quail for dinner. We definitely don't have a showroom. All right. Et maintenant. No funny business because we don't have that many steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We only need 9 steps to get to that throne room. But I think that's not over yet though. Yeah, this is not gonna be great, I think. This is gonna backfire at us. That code check is not close enough. But I don't know. Well, we'll see. You have been curry. Yeah, if you pick it up, it goes back. Yeah, go back to 13 steps. We knew it. We knew it. Turnip? No. No turnip. Just all the way down to the conservatory. Did we dig there yet? I don't think so. Maybe there's a turnip here. There were 2 dig spots, I know that. No, only 1. Coins, yeah. You're not gonna get any steps, mate. What are you thinking about? Okay. So we have the royal scepter. It's set on blue. I don't know if that matters for this, but we just need a scepter. We have the crown with us, and we have that cursed crap with us. Then the throne should be ready, it says. Something's happening.
Steady is the scepter. Deadly is the stone. Heavy is the crown.
Yeah, it used to be a red crown, but our mother repatched it with blue.
Is the throne.
So it's a blue crown now. So that's the crown she stole in the museum, but she... Throne of the Blueprints. This floor plan has permanently ascended. Permanent. Do not reset. Okay. The next time you drop... Okay. What? We're still cursed for 2 days. Great. The Mount Holly variation. Grandmother's own design. When you press the blue tile, it copies the ability of the middle tile. The middle tile. No, I need to split that up. The ability of the middle tile. Oh, you need to come down, my mate. No, but now I can't do it. Oh yeah, yeah, like this. Okay, now you're up. When you press a blue, it takes the ability of the blue tile. So what does that mean? Does that mean we need to get the... Does that mean we need to get the purple here? Takes the ability of the group. So these are now... Yeah, they're now taking the ability of this. Okay. So now I need to get this one. This one needs to have the ability of this one, right? It's gonna come down, that's no good. Unless we can bring it up, of course. Okay. Okay. Now this one can come down. Oh. And now we need to bring this up. And then we're there. He says. Almost. I need to get that black now over here. To split these up. Great. Yeah, that's fine, but now I need to get that one. Oh no, that was not a good idea, Dave. Because now it's not white, now the middle is blue now. Okay, now get the idea, but we need to get that purple in the middle. That's definitely a thing. There we go. And now we just need to bring these down. Boom, boom. Yeah, sometimes life can be easy. First you're messing with that one, and then now it's like in 5 clicks we have it open. Okay, so we might be cursed, but we have changed this room into a blue, the throne of the blueprint now. So we reclaimed the crown. I thought for a second that we needed to do something, and that we had to bring back that thing to the code check, which was not possible. Then we had to redo this whole procedure. But it's okay. We are of course dead. We have 4 steps left, but the next time you dropped 8 blueprints in a row, permanently unlock all blue sealed doors. Blue sealed doors. We did not run into any of those. It says doors multiple, so there are multiple doors. We also want to get rid of the cost of this thing though. I think I'm gonna run a day where I don't know actually. Yeah, we don't have enough food, steps or whatever to get back to that code check to put whatever in that code check. We're losing everything. So the next time you dropped 8 blueprints in a row, permanently unlock all the blue seal doors. The next time you dropped. From this room. 1, 2, 3. Well, first of all, we can't get there. Secondly, we don't have 8 squares left anymore. So I think if I understand it correctly, that we have to get the throne room back, and then when it happens you have to draft 8 blue rooms, which should not be that hard to do if you choose blue. We have a royal scepter and a banner of the king that we can choose blue with. But it might be that the throne room needs to be in the house. That's possible. Okay, let's call it a day. And see what happens. Now we're cursed as well. But what is that, 2 days? Which means it took away our blessing of the monk again. Of course it is. Because otherwise we could... I called it a day in that room. Yeah, we are cursed again. Brass compass and gems. We'll take the gems. Didn't want to pick up that one, but anyway. Okay, here's the royal scepter. Let's put the thing on... No. Let's put that thing on blue. Okay, and then we choose banner of the king and put that on green. Because I want the conservatory, see if we can get this throne room. We got 60 coins. Where is that throne room even on? Because that's now a blue room, huh? Oh, it is on standard though. It's 5 gems, but it is on standard. No, then we made a mistake. Then I should have done shops and try to get an axe and see if we can axe it. That room is for free. Okay, that's a good start. Freaking not even getting a straight here. But yeah, we are still cursed. What's green room? Green room is costing us a gem. Yeah, it's costing me 2 gems here. We get them back, but... And we are cursed, so we probably also don't find any items. This is the same shit here again. It's gonna take us 2 gems and then we get 2 gems back. Yep, there goes it. Cursed. One more day, eh? But it's fine though. We can take green. We're just losing gems. But most of our green rooms are upgraded related to gems. And the rest we put the thing on blue, huh? That's what you want. Perfect for to put a code check. Situation like this. Drop it in there in your house that you always have it on standby. Yep, sure. Another gem. Because we're losing gem. If we do get the green room, we're losing gem. Whenever you dropped another green room, 2 gems will sprout in here. Sure. You might need them with that cursed business. And of course there's nothing in it. But we have chosen, I don't know which is the most powerful one, but at first look it seems to be Banner of the King because it's 3-3 so far. Mechanarium, that seems to be very early. Yeah, this thing only has one. Library it is then, we want to go to the right. Did we order any of this business here? No. Volume 5. It's the last book, I think. Never bothered with these drafting things, but... Shop is fine. We can afford to shop as well. We're only losing a coin when we drop the shop. right? Each time you drop the bedroom, we lose a step. That's okay at the moment. Hallway, you lose a key. That's not so good. Green room, you lose a gem, but that's fine because we upgraded here, so we get them back. And shop, you lose. The problem is the red rooms, of course, because then you lose one of each above. So we don't want the red rooms, but we have chosen. We've chosen blue and green at the moment. We have a blue royal scepter and we are banner of the king green. So that's okay. Let's wait with that and go back and do a little bit of digging and see if we can get some more gems or something. We also want that we don't have enough gems. Okay, so we need more gems as well. Because if this throne room shows up again, we can't even drop that. Conference room, that seems to be also good to have in your house early. In case we spread something, that we can get it. Kennel, yeah, it's fine. We have a shovel, right? Yeah. The doggies will help us. What? That's the first time I don't have a dirt pile here. Huh. I think I want to do conservatory. Oh, that's gonna cost us a gem again, of course, Dave. Nice. Okay, boudoir. Let's put that on common because we have roll dice and we have 2 of them. Because we have this duplicated. This is a duplicated floor plan. Definitely. Clock tower. Unusual. Yeah, sure. Just keep it there. It's a dead end. This thing common, also good. Don't want to change that either. I guess we'll do parlor. All about gems today. See, and every time a green room shows up, we're gonna cost us gems. The statement on the white box is true. The box with a false statement contains the gems. The gems are in the white box. The gems are in a white box. This is the only one who says about the white box. A box with a false statement contains the gems. Well, either they're in white, and that one is true, or it's false, and then this one is true. Okay, what are you doing? The statement on the white box is true. Yes. So then they're in here. Oh. Okay. Why are we getting the freezer so early? What is that all about? See what this game is doing? It's giving you 2 dead ends. So you have to take the one which is costing you 2 gems, and then you don't have any gems in case something happens with the green room. And here, of course, now it's going to give me the secret garden, which is also a green room. Now, of course, if we don't have any gems, turning to the right. What do you do? Nothing. That's what do you do. This guy can have 8 doors, but at the moment it has 1 because I don't have a gear room in my house. Do I have a key card? Also not. Can also not redraw. This is great. It's great stuff here. I need to put that thing in here just for the keys and the gems. And now we have to go back to the conference room and hope that we get a corridor or a spare room or something which goes completely straight. That we can get past this row here. We need to get past this row. If it doesn't give me an exit here, then we only have the commissary left. Okay, workshop. We're still alive, let's say. No, we're not, because we don't have a key card. We also don't have a computer to put the system up. We don't have power. Ain't looking good, eh? We reclaimed the throne, but it's not finished yet. We need to we dropped at the conservatory. There should be gems here. Yeah, there we go. We had these two already, but we dropped at the conservatory afterwards, so then every time we drop the green room, gems spawn over here. Now, if this door was this locked? No, of course not. Another conference room? Oh yeah, we also duplicated the conference rooms. That's good. Let's go up while we still have gems. Aquarium is also... oh... Aquarium is the worst room to have. It really is. It's the worst room to have because this is green shop. You're gonna lose one of each. And then you're gonna lose it again because you're gonna lose two of each. 2 steps, 2 coins, 2 gems, and 2 keys. Because this thing is every color. So you lose a step for purple, you lose a gem for green, you're gonna lose a coin for the shop, you're gonna lose a key for orange, and then because it's also a red room, you lose that all again. But I'm still gonna drop it. I don't know, but a lot of stuff showing on my screen there, but it's also a green room. So what it also did, it put another gem. I should not do that again. Why do I always do that? Now this door is unlocked. Drawing room cost me a gem, but I get it back. And now with the secret garden, we're gonna lose that gem again, but that's also a green room, so we should have gems in the nursery. And some salty turnips. We'll make sure that we can run up and down to the nursery. And we get a key back. Another key back. That's good, eh? Okay, we'll deal with that later. That one as well. It's just gonna be locked probably. Use key and see what we get. Mechanarium. Still the same, still only has 1 room. We'll do a workshop then. The lockpick kit. I don't know, we're not getting good items anymore either. Okay, let's go back to that nursery and pick up some stuff, because we should get a gem for the aquarium. And we should also get a gem for... where did we put that nursery? Jesus Christ. What away from the distance. There we go. Gems for the aquarium and gems for the secret garden because they're all green rooms. Now we have 2 conference rooms, so one of them should have fruit, both of them probably. Yep, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. And they're all salty, so we probably have 100 steps. Close to it. Now the question is, does the other conference room have the same? And we can do it again. Probably not. Why am I going up again? No. Draw some rooms here. There we go. The throne room. Okay. So now we just need to draft 8 blue rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Should not be a problem. We have selected blue. Might not be a bad idea. Okay, that's 1. Yeah, okay, it shows up there on the top. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I need to get a computer room in the house now, because this is the only thing which is going to cause us a problem is security doors. We have 8 keys. Normal doors will not have us a problem. Yeah, I don't know how we need to zigzag to that bottom, but we need to get to that bottom. This is 1. But I think it said it was permanent, right? Yeah, so we just need to draft 8 rooms in a row to have the blue doors permanently unsealed. Let's check it to see if... Yes, it has spread the fruit here. Oh my god, that door is security. Okay, it's not as easy as it looks. So it does spread it 2 times. So if you have 2 conference rooms, you get 2 times the steps. We don't have a key card. But I see that is a key card door. We need a computer. That's something I do know. We need a computer so we can put these keycard doors off, or we need to find a keycard. But we have no gems. So that is a problem. That is a problem. That is a big problem, and not even a small one. I can't draft in that door there, in the corner, because if it gives me something in that corner there, laboratory, security, office, it's all gem. They're all gem rooms. All the computer rooms are gem requirement. We need to find some gem somewhere. Idiots, idiots. We need to find some gems somewhere, Dave. Stupid coin. We need to find some gems somewhere, and then I choose cloister over gallery, where the gallery has gems. Those are like mistakes to make. Mistakes to make. And then on top of that, that is a green room. And we need to drop 8 blue rooms in a row, Dave. 8 blue rooms in a row. Just give me blue rooms. That's 1. Take the gallery for the gems. That's 2 blue rooms. And then here, I don't know where does this one turn. I'm not gonna use that key. Lockpick here. Trophy room. Wonderful. Just great, man. Just great. We don't need keys, we need gems. So one cellar then, I guess. That's 3. Okay. We need to get some exits though. Or straight here. Straight to the thing that would more doors. As long as we have doors to draft, the better. Dining room. But the drafting studio gives us 2 doors though. Dining room and drawing room, we're actually sacrificing 2 doors. I'm gonna go drafting studio because then we can draft from here and potentially bypass this workshop security door. As long as we keep 2 gems, it's fine. The office is the highest computer room, which is 2 gems. And we never know what we dig up here. 4 rooms in a row. That's all fine, but just give me some gem or something. It's like the least thing you dig up, I think. You're gonna find a key earlier than gems. You do get gems, but then you need like a jackhammer or something. Then you will get gems. Okay, so what we got here? Let's start with that one, I guess. Can we get connection to the bottom of the house? Yes, we can with a dining room. It's actually perfect. That bypassed that security door. Dinner is served. We will eat the dinner because this is a pizza. We need a furnace. There's no way I'm gonna put a furnace in my house. That's a red room. Then you lose one of everything. All right. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think we can do it. Huh? As long as we drop the blue room, we're good. That's number 6. 2 more blue rooms, please. Foundation and cloister. If they were not security, I don't think so. And that's our computer room. Okay. Problem is solved. If we can now go to the left and come down or whatever. This is also room set. We just need 1 more blue room. It should not be a problem, especially see we can put up the security. Let's run an experiment. Immediately remove a crate from the tunnel. Start the experiment. Experiment successful. Yep. Okay. Now log into the network. Get to the security computer. Put up the computer system. It's offline, right? The power is up. We cut off the power, I think, downstairs. If not, we have to go back, but that's fine. We have 106 steps. Let's have a look. There are still 2 gems somewhere in the house. We'll think about where that could be. The system is offline. Okay, good. So we can put it on high chance of getting the doors. Sure. And we will unlock them, so we can just push them open. High unlocked with power off, we're good to go. Okay. The game says there are 2 gems somewhere in town. That could be in this room itself, would surprise me. Or it could be in a trunk that we have not opened yet. Also very possible. One more blue room here. Mechanarium. Is that any better? We have 2 workshops meanwhile in the house. And a laboratory. Yeah, this should have 4 rooms. Seal is unlocked. We got it. 8 blue rooms in a row. This is a silver key. We'll use that. I don't know what this is. Oh, a door. Boiler room? Sure, now we're connected to the top as well. Any dead end here? Study will do. Gives us gem back. Anything else? No? Nothing? That's, oh, there we go. Trunk. We have 11 keys, sure. Now we missed some 2 gems here or there. I don't know where, but do we have dirt piles down below there or not? No, no dirt piles this time. Just fill up the house for the sake of it. The broken lever. Special key? What special key do we have? Oh, key 8, silver key. No, just one normal key. What is this door then? Not open yet? We haven't opened the doors in the secret garden yet, but we can fill up the house though. We can open the other side in the secret garden. Let's see. Lockpick. Oh. We can redraw. I want an exit, please. Okay, that code is good enough. Okay, 11 blue rooms already. Now we might be out of trouble though, but I don't think I have 3 rooms that go straight anymore. Yeah, foyer. Foyer is going to cost us 2 gems and then a key. Yeah, sure. Why not? That's why it's costing you that. So that you can't draw off the pool anymore. We'll do mail room, we have a package tomorrow. Always a good idea to start with a few things on your doorstep. Yeah, we're done with the mail, that's pretty clear. don't know. But it's okay, we have the seal unlocked. So we could drop another color there. We have a package tomorrow. Let's see what we can do there. Are we crafting something? We have a code check though. So I think it's never a bad idea to make a jackhammer. We can code check that. Now we have that thing always around. Now we could maybe next time make a power hammer or something. What else can we do? Compass. Oh, the compass also needs that battery pack, doesn't it? Lockpick. A pick sound amplifier. Lockpick with a metal detector. But that loses the power of the metal detector, I think. You will still find stuff on the ground, but it will not beep anymore. Greater chance of picking high sensitivity locks. Yeah. You can get more doors to open with this thing, but so what do we need to open? East. Is the thing on east? It is on east. Okay, good. And we don't have to turn the wheels because we opened the west with the mechanarium. Let's first draft here maybe. That was a very good idea. Not for the keys, but at least for the gem. It offers me a corner room with a gem. Yeah, we're good here. Yeah, of course it's gonna. But at least I can redraw. And it's still not gonna give me a. It's still not gonna give me one. Are there no corner rooms with without a gym? There for sure are. Where's my breakfast nook, for instance? Not in my house. I got one here, but we have two of them. Pantry. Pantry we got somewhere. Yeah, it gave me the pantry in no man's land. That's normally a corner. So yeah, we have those two doors open, but we can't get there. Freezer, what's it gonna freeze? 53 coins, that's all it does. It doesn't freeze the keys, only the coins. Psh. Yeah, whatever. Is it defrosted here or not? No, it's frozen again, of course. Oh. Okay, got you. Okie do. So, the only thing we can do is go all the way down, put something in the code check, jackhammer or something. Yeah, just to have something there. Don't necessarily want that big sound amplifier that doesn't do much. But we learned something. That you have 2 conference rooms in your house and you have secret garden, you get 2 times the fruit. How do we get even to that place? Right, we put it in the corner here. Ching ching. Check the item, please. Royal Scepter, Salt Shaker, Jackhammer. Let's do that. Because why not? We're still cursed, but that will be over tomorrow, so that's fine. Even on curse mode, we've filled up our grid pretty good. Let's have a look on the thing, because we're removing crates on that tunnel. Let's see how many we have to remove there. We did 2 experiments, 2 days. We also unsealed the blue doors, wherever they are. Probably in the tunnel. How far are we? Well, we removed a few. Holy moly. Well, yeah, it did like the top layer, it removed a bunch. But we don't even have a pot here yet. Okay. We're gonna have to run several experiments by the looks of it. Yeah, because we did one day where we did fireplace, it was like remove crate every time. And what we were doing today, we immediately removed the crate. Yeah, 6 or 7 at least. The other day we had 5 or 6, and now today 1. We immediately removed 1, so. And there's barely any difference there. I don't know how many we have to remove there. 30, 40 I think. Okay. Well, yeah, we lost our blessing of the monk again because the cursed mode overruled it, but that's fine. The blue room thing worked because our room is still blue now. It's now the throne of the blueprints. It's no longer the throne room. So that worked, and we dropped it 8 rooms in a row after we put that thing there. 8 blue rooms in a row, which is not that hard to do with the royal scepter on blue. And we also got rid of that dead thing, and tomorrow the cursed mode will be over. So tomorrow we can just do normal again. So yeah, what is our next plan actually? What is the goal for next episode? I guess running experiments, trying to remove as many crates as possible. I wanted to reclaim the throne. That's what we did. So it seems to be that the next puzzle we're working on is the whatever is in that tunnel. Yeah. I have nothing else. I have no more clues. Although I'm very well aware it's not the end of the game, but so we need to get. It's nothing we can do. I think we can play 100 days if we want now, but the only thing we can do is remove crates and see what is there, or where it leads us, or yeah, we did the black key, which gave us the royal scepter. We smashed that stone thing there, the cursed effigy or whatever it was called. We went with those 3 things: blue crown, royal scepter, cursed effigy. We went into the throne room, then this thing happened. It turned the throne room into the throne of the blueprint now. So the room changed name. And then we dropped to that room again, and we had to do 8 blueprints in a row. Permanently unlocked all the blue sealed doors. So wherever the blue sealed doors are, we have not seen one of those in the game, but it says doors, so there are multiple. Probably in the tunnel. So that's the only thing we can do is run experiments, remove crates and see what happens over there. See where it brings us, see what happens. No, what we could also do is run another classroom day, try to get that exam again and see if we can ace it. That will give us our A trophy. Because that's another thing we have is the blue tents. but we can't buy them before we have 8 trophies, and we have at the moment 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. We need 30 out of 40. We need 10 more parlor games to get that trophy. And what's that? 33? 7 more dartboards. So yeah, I think running a day for the classroom, we have seen the exam. The questions are the same. We know where we made a mistake. So I think we can solve that. So this is probably our fastest way to get the 8th trophy. Draft a few rooms in the house, see if we can get a boudoir or something, or a guy's bedroom which has rolling dice, or we open a trunk and with rolling dice. We go outside, we get schoolhouse, get these 9 classrooms in that house and do that exam again. Call it a day and see if we get the ace, and if we have the ace then we would have our 8th trophy. Then we can buy the blue 10s and see what that is or what it does, and then we might have other puzzle to work on. Because at the moment I have nothing to work on. We were working on something with like the black key, that's fixed. We have the throne thing, reclaim the throne, we reclaim the throne, it's done. The only thing I now have is remove crates from the trade, but there seems to be a bunch of them. We can drop the house and fill it up every day if we want, but it's... we have seen everything from every room. We need to get clues from outside or something. So yeah, it's gotta be the tunnel. And then try to get this trophy. This is something we can do on the side, try to get that classroom thing again. Okay. And we have frozen our account, so we should start with a bunch of coins. Gems we didn't have any more, I think, but we had 50 or 60 coins. And I think we start with 60 allowance, so we should have over 100 already to start with. I don't know what the blue 10s is though. Could be a few hundred. Yeah, we bought out this showroom the other day, which was like 200 something, plus 100 for the trophy. So yeah, blue 10s probably more, because blue 10s is coming after that. 300-400 probably. So that might mean that we have to run some yellow and get a casino in the house and start gambling until we have whatever we need. So yeah, redo the class exam and do some experiment with fireplace rooms or something that that the crates go out like crazy, because today we ran immediately remove 1 crate. That's not making any difference. If you saw how many crates we have in that tunnel, we need to do the easy ones, the one with the fireplace or something. The den has a fireplace, the dining room has a fireplace, the furnace of course, but there are other rooms though. We walked in some rooms earlier. Parlor also has a fireplace. We walked in some rooms when we did that experiment that I didn't even know that they had fireplaces, but to remove the crate when we walked in, so that's how we knew. So there are more rooms with fireplace than you realize. Okay, we'll leave it at this. Day 50. We're waiting on the tunnel, I think. That's the result of that. So I will write it down as a goal for next time. The curse mode should be over, so that should be fine. So episode 29. We'll do classrooms again. And crate tunnel. That's all we can do. I don't know anything else. As for now, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one, and hopefully we figure out what's going on the next time. Bye bye for now.